wants to see me fucking suck at this game?
Wait a minute. You mean you could suck in this game? I never knew that.
Oh, look at that wall of text immediately. Welcome everybody to some DLC.
Yep, we are actually going to be we're going off script a little bit and doing the episode Shadow DLC that was released for free with the game. And I am the one who recorded this.
Because you really wanted to for some reason.
And technically, this is actually a prequel, and as soon as we get back on track with my actual playthrough, you'll soon realize why I thought this was an appropriate time to start talking about this DLC.
Yeah.
Real quick, I just want to point out that this DLC is free, and as far as I know, it's still free as of this day. Yet Supersonic isn't. Kind of an idiocy.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
But this is, well, of course, they don't care about Supersonic. They care about fleshing out everyone's favorite character, Infinite. Which we'll be learning about. She mentioned
wait,
dogs.
it's an infinitely better decision.
Which, okay, once again, I will say, in this game and stuff moving forward, I don't mind Shadow. I don't mind Shadow's new voice actor.
I like
Generations was a little off.
Well, to be fair, Generations was like the first time, unless you want to count Free Riders, Generations was like the first time you really got to voice him. I like to think, I know there are people that heavily disagree, but I like to think that at this point in time he's starting to get a better handle of how Shadow should sound.
Hey, Omega. And see, I like Omega here. He doesn't sound all weird like he did in 06.
Yeah, he actually sounds fairly close to how he did in, well, the original games. So that being said, it's still horribly ironic to me that, well, they actually got the one Elric brother that was not encased completely in metal.
To voice
the metal guy.
That's Vic Mignogna?
Yep, Vic Mignogna is Omega.
Yep.
Edward Elric.
Huh. I didn't know that. He has some range.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, well, to be fair with audio modifiers, you can totally do that.
Also, this is interesting, which, by the way, I'm sorry, Rouge definitely does not sound as cool as Jordy's probably going to have those voices sound when we get to that.
Yeah.
I really think you probably get more emotion than she did.
I
but
like
this
Laura
is.
Bailey.
This isn't Laura Bailey.
But I'm saying right then and there, this dialogue. I'm saying this dialogue is a reference or directly adapted from a comic that was revealed as Shadow was on his way to the base that Omega's at. Listen. Jen, if you listen closely, I think you could have heard the Phantom Ruby's activation effect.
Yep. I was pissed off that I missed that ring.
Well. So, Matt, explain to us some of the differences between Shadow and Sonic.
What differences?
There are no differences.
There are some. No, there are some. His, like, in combat, like how his homing attack can chain.
Yeah, his homing attack can chain, and I like that, at least. But
I think it also works a little bit quicker, too. Like, it's a more direct beeline.
Yeah.
That being said, I think that only really works during the episode Shadow campaign. I barely noticed it working at all playing the stages normally.
Oh yeah, spoilers. After you clear the DLC, you're allowed to play Shadow mode in all stages.
For what it's worth. I mean, it's nice to have an additional character skin for a character, even if he plays the exact same. Well, then again, that was always like that, ever since Sonic Adventure 2.
And also,
the issue is that Go ahead.
I was about to say, I find it funny that we have this, but beforehand, as I think a pre-order bonus, there actually was a Shadow costume for the Avatar as well.
Yeah, there is, and it looks hokey as shit.
Infinite. I wish I could have seen this cutscene like actually happening cinematic and not in the freaking Metal Gear Solid intercom, but okay.
Yeah.
Colonel, how did I get into this world filled with hedgehogs?
But you do get to hear Infinite's voice. You get to hear his voice filter a lot clearer here, and you get to have him. You get to watch a good old-fashioned edge off.
Pretty much.
By the way, Jordy, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Enjoy the Edge Fest here.
Yeah. Actually, before
Unfortunately, of all the edgy characters here, SBO is not present.
Oh.
I wouldn't
really
call
say
him
he's
edgy,
edgy.
but
Yeah, he's more.
Well, he
aloof.
does. No.
Aloof.
Well, he does.
Yeah, he's like Raphael.
He does use edgy weapons.
Wait, Raphael? Bullshit. That's
no,
Nectar.
he's not like Raphael.
Raphael was aloof.
No,
Raphael?
he was. Raphael? No, that was he was the edgy one.
Like a
He was the
Langelo.
aloof
I
one.
wouldn't
Who always
say-
went off and did his own thing.
I was about to say
He
he's
wasn't
kind of
aloof,
basically
he was just a rogue.
yeah, a rogue. That's a better way of describing it. It's kind of like a combination of both. He's right. Logan's right in that he's aloof and that he likes to do his own thing, but he's not like 100% aloof. If anything, I think a better comparison is like he's kind of more like Wolverine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Anyway, so a few hours later, we are now going to face it.
Actually,
oh wait, no,
no.
sorry. This is
Couple
this
months
is
before.
Months before. Sorry, I misread it. I had
Oh, by
one
the way,
job.
remember the last level in the last episode? Yeah, we're just doing that exact same level.
Oh, Shadow.
Yep.
Complete with bad physics.
Yep, they're still present.
Hey, gold.
Yep.
Nice. And we don't come on, get to the board. Thank you. So, Matt, how was your experiences on this level?
I did not have any troubles with it.
Good
Oh,
for you.
and here's a revealed thing that apparently
Except there.
revealed in another one of the comics, which I thought did a much better job of characterizing it, even though again it was pretty shallow.
Not by much.
It seems that Eggman actually, for the first time that I can think of in a while, besides the Zeti, is actually hired some
Mercenaries.
squishies.
I shall
To be
call him
mercenaries
Squishy,
and not
and
just
he shall
build
be
them.
mine, and he shall be my Squishy.
Eat my squishy.
Lawrence!
But you know what
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, okay, Hyde knows what I'm talking
I
about.
watched Finding
But yeah,
Nemo
oh,
with my mom and sister the other day.
I love
fine.
that. I love that.
But yeah, no, for the first time ever, he's not hiring robots like this. He actually he paid money or whatever to squishies. James, your thoughts on the matter?
All I really have to say about this campaign is that it's shallow as fuck.
It is.
It's by the way,
Yeah.
we're already over halfway done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're more than halfway done by now.
Don't blink, it's gonna be gone
There's
already.
only 3 episodes.
Read the
Not even a
stages.
boss fight.
Yeah.
Episode.
No,
No boss
which,
fight.
I'm shocked they didn't add a boss fight into this episode, but whatever.
Also, this stage was easier because I had noticed a lot more springs at the end.
Yeah,
Wet.
that part really pissed
Double.
me off.
Oh!
Oh,
And
Yeah,
was
that happened to me one time too. The physics are so weird.
everyone gets one.
Oh, damn.
And don't worry, Matt. I did the same thing where I went too low and my homie attack didn't connect.
Yeah.
We did it. It's time to see the leader of Team Jackal. Which, yes, that can now confirm. Infinite used to be a normal Jackal with that same stupid, edgy thing where their eyes are 2 different colors, like the Commander and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
It's called heterochromia.
Heterochromia.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that extreme.
No,
Oh,
it's
by the
not.
way,
supposed to be
and
that
he
extreme.
doesn't use his Final Fantasy sword in these cutscenes that he does in the comic.
Also,
yeah, he has a Final
here he is,
Fantasy
Nolan
sword. I
North.
don't know why.
Isn't this Nolan North?
No, this is
No.
Liam O'Brien.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, North.
Which, oh my
I'll
god.
say he's the ultimate mercenary. No, Shadow was, you stupid
Dude.
idiot. That's why Gunn hired him.
Seth,
And
He's the
also,
ultimate mercenary.
also
But
a bit of a
he isn't a mercenary. He's an employee of Gun. He's an agent of Gun.
Worthless.
Listen,
Don't show your pathetic face around me ever again.
Speaking of faces,
that's
I
all
think,
he said.
Yeah.
And a madman was born.
Speaking of faces, that's a bit of a missed opportunity. As you can tell, they're very clearly trying to hide Infinite's face. Wouldn't this be a good time to actually, show his devil damn face?
They
well, yeah, I mean, if
kinda
they show
do,
it,
you'll see.
well, to be fair, if they show it in the comics, then why not?
Yeah.
You'll see he kind of zoomed out a little bit.
And hold on.
Yeah, it's very split second, but I do get what you mean.
And he's just upset.
Yep.
Okay, you missed it, done.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, by the way, I don't get it. That's it. He's just upset that he was called weak, and that's what drove him to then order Eggman to fuse his being with the Phantom Ruby. So, this is what I like to think, and I'll explain kind of the canon when we get to it. I don't think he actually controls or owns the Phantom Ruby. I like to more think that he is embedded, like he is now one with the entity that is the Phantom Ruby.
He's
the
become
Phantom
one
Ruby
with the
more or less
Ruby.
controls him, and he's just a conduit of it.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
guess. Then
And
again,
you'll see much later, but you'll see what I think proves my point.
I mean,
Continue,
granted,
James.
I mean, granted,
Anyway.
Oh wait, hang.
Never mind.
Weakest villain backstory ever.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry. Back to you, James.
well, I guess I could bring up one thing earlier, and I know this is kind of a personal story, but I inadvertently kind of got Tara vaguely interested in this character because,
Oh, no.
because Now, here's the thing. She will never admit that she likes him. In fact, she also agrees that she's trash. But the only reason she was vaguely interested in him in the first place,
Voice actor.
the actor behind his V8, his voice actor also voices a character she loves to death. What was his name from World of Warcraft? Illidan?
Yeah.
Same actor. Same actor, same fucking backstory.
Really?
Yep. Although it was done a million times better in World of Warcraft, I will say.
Well, I bet. Yeah, it was more of a. Probably had a better progression.
Infinite is pretty much a fucking Infinite is pretty much a
Guys.
fucking budgeted version of
I just heard him use the Phantom Ruby on Shadow.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Welcome
And-
to virtual reality.
And now for the best remix in Sonic history.
And also the very
those who are
first portion of episode Shadow, they actually showed off.
for those
There's
who are
also
fans
no
of
fucking
for those who are fans of Sonic Adventure 2, you should recognize it.
Well, then again, you should be able to recognize all the themes because all of them are remixes to stuff that's
Shadow the
associated with
Hedgehog
Shadow.
or Sonic Adventure 2, right? Was it? Yeah. What? It was Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Adventure 2 were the ones they used, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know for the last level we were in, that was supposed to be White Jungle, and
Huh.
I
The one
know the
before
first level
was,
was supposed to be a Shadow remix.
It's I'm forgetting the first level that you go to, the one that you see 10 double damn
what's
times.
I hate. Alright.
Yeah. Westopolis.
I kind of hate this, by the way, because
Jump.
some of the physics can mess with you.
Yeah,
And also, since
I
we
mean,
just got to
again,
Oh,
it's just
supporting me.
Yep.
yeah. But yeah, since we heard
Oh yeah. By the way, Shadow can double jump.
yeah, you can. Since we heard a
Sonic
bit of
can double jump as well.
yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
Since we heard a bit of her earlier, that did remind me of something I want to bring up since James and Logan were kind of unsubtly talking about how they really hate Rouge's current voice actress. To be fair, I don't think this script really is the best to give Carrion a chance to really, stretch herself as the character, because Rouge, like with a lot of characters in this game, is pretty bland.
Yeah, they're
May I say this actually kind of was a little unsettling to me of what's happening here. Shadow's basically trying to go insane.
Trying to.
His mind being warped by
trying to
Infinite.
go insane.
Trying.
Yeah, he can't go insane. He's too edgy. He'll get over it. But no, I do like the idea of what happened of like his mind, his memories, everything is being twisted around him. The Phantom Ruby has this power. They just needed so much. Yeah, great aim there, Bucko.
Yeah.
This game just needed to do it better. This game could have done so much cool stuff with the idea
You know,
of literally
I hate
warping
this
your entire
part.
perception.
Now
fine.
that I think about it, didn't Scarecrow try to do something very similar to this way back in 2009?
Yeah, no,
Yes,
Messiah.
and that level was a lot cooler.
It was scarier. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, it's Scarecrow. That's
Well,
kind
that's
of his
his whole
mantra.
point,
Now we play the
Wait,
waiting
and
game. There
done.
we go.
Also,
Wow.
just real quick, we were talking about how like this is basically taking and altering Shadow's memories. I get the feeling he'd be more like, why is this part of my memories? I've never been in this place before.
And why does my memories have such a kick-ass sound?
Sonic Battle, probably.
Oh yeah, that is true. So
was an
yeah, we
unlockable
kind of lost our
bonus
mind,
area.
and by then, even though Infinite's
counts.
like, oh yeah, I'm kind of over here right now. Shadow is supposedly not supposed to be able to see him.
Yeah.
He could
cutscenes are weird.
feel his presence. Just like every other Dragon Ball character.
Yeah.
Presence I have not felt since. What? Spit it out, Caneling face.
Or Kingdom Hearts logic, where you could smell them.
Oh, by the way, I just decided to check. iTunes for the soundtracks, and I love this. Just to show how edgy these games are now, the Sonic Forces vocal tracks is called "On the Edge," and tracks is spelled TRAXX.
Oh, to be fair, they've been doing that for every other Sonic soundtrack on iTunes.
I remember when True Blue was the name of a soundtrack. I think.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, there was also one track
Is
that I
this what they
really
call
liked.
for affinity?
I also remember one that they did.
You must now bathe in the.
I was about to say, just going back to soundtracks, I remember one that they did, which was basically all of the lyrical themes from the Adventure era, but they got rid of the lyrics, so it's all the instrumentals. I remember that one being a really nice collection, and especially proves that Amy's theme from the Adventure games actually can be good if you get rid of those disturbing lyrics.
Yep, and as you can hear, and as you can see, this basically, like, Infinite was just distracting Shadow this whole time, and right about Now is when Sonic was getting his butt whooped by Infinite because he just literally warped quickly away.
Mm-hmm.
So on that note, that's it for episode Shadow.
Oh, but actually,
Well,
there's a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Oh, I'm so
one
sorry.
more.
A little bit off. Take that snap and translate it a week in advance, and now we're ready.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to use that snap to say when Infinite's about to beat up Sonic.
Ah, okay.
I mean, sure, A for effort, but it's not.
Rouge is overconfident, and as Darkest Dungeon has taught us,
Well, to be
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
well,
Oh,
to be
Rouge, if
fair-
only you knew.
Well, to be fair, Karen Strassman
for
has
memory.
voiced a very overconfident god before, so
Aw, there goes Shadow having a film noir moment again.
Oh,
I'm just
Not
gonna
doing
go
the
to
music.
corner.
Shadow.
you're fine.
Dude, imagine a Shadow story or whatever, constructed completely as like a black and white noir setting.
I could see him working.
It would
If he
be
was
awesome,
working for Gunn and
actually.
Stuff.
Ian Flynn, if you're watching this, please do that for the new Sonic comic.
Eh,
I'd be cool with that.
On that
Technically, I
note,
already
ladies
did
and
it for
gentlemen.
Chaotix, but yeah.
Sorry. Okay, real quick. So Matt, get your final thoughts out since this is the last time that your footage was shown.
this game is okay. I pretty much agree with everything Logan says. James, fuck you. Just kidding. Okay, I think this game is okay, and I like it better than Lost World. I am admitting it now, because
Fair
at
enough.
least
All
this
because
game.
of a fucking run button. How fucking Shadow. Good night, everybody.
Fuck you too.
No. Sorry, Jordy, you had to hear such things.
Well, I've heard worse. Bye-bye.